Hey guys, so in this video I'm going to show you how to place and manipulate text within InDesign. So the simplest way to do this is through going to your text tool in this panel over here, pressing that, and then creating a box. And then in your properties panel over here, you'll get a bunch of different options for the size of the text, the alignment, if you want it to be in all caps, and just the type of text in general. So I'm gonna go ahead and set this to 36, and then you can type whatever you want. You can also create a placeholder if you don't know what you want to type yet, but you know the exact space where you want your text to be. So to do that, you can create another text box and then go to type. And then scroll down to fill with placeholder. And it'll just fill that whole text box with random text. You can also create drop caps, and to do that you can go to this properties panel, and then under paragraph you can press the more options icon, and down here where you see the big A, you can change the number on these and see how it's starting to change that I. You can also change the number here to increase how many letters you want that drop caps to be added to. You can also manipulate the amount of columns you have for text within InDesign by going to Layout, Margins and Columns, and then you can add your columns here. So we'll just stick with 2 for now. Okay, and then you can adjust the text you already have in there based on these columns. That way they fit within. You can also change the color of the font. So you can select the font that you want the color to be changed of, and then under your properties panel, under appearances, if you go to fill and press this T icon, it gives you a preset of color options. But if you want a different color other than these, you can right click on any color and then go to new color swatch, and you can either you can change the color in any of these settings, and whatever setting you pick, you can just start changing the amount of each color. You can press add and done. And if you go back, you can see your color has changed. You can also change the color of the box surrounding the text by going to your selection tool, selecting that box, and then going back to your properties panel under appearances, pressing the icon next to fill, and then choosing a color that you want that box to be. And that changes the color of the box. You can also change the style of the paragraph. And to make it easier, you can go up to this Essentials tab, or whatever this tab is set to. Press the drop down arrow and go to Advanced. Then you can go to Paragraph Styles. And you can create a new style by selecting this icon at the bottom and then double clicking on that new style that's popped up. And you can change the name in the Style Name tab. And you can manipulate any of these options over here. So under basic character formats, for example, you can change the size. Under advanced, you can change the scale and the shifting. You can change paragraph rules with color, span columns, whatever you want. And you can also press the preview button to see how it changes when you change each characteristic. So if you want to just modify a specific area of the paragraph to a new style, you can select that paragraph, and then within your Paragraph Styles tab, there is this icon at the right top corner. You press there, and then you can select Redefine Style. So for example, if you wanted this text to look like this text in here, you would select this and then press this icon and press Redefine Style, and it would change it to look like this type of text in here. You can also add bullets to your text, so let's change that back to the way it was. So to add bullets, I'm going to go back to the Essentials tab. And once you have the Essentials tab pulled up, just make sure you're using your selection tool and double click within the paragraph that you want bullets to appear. And then under the Properties panel, you'll see bullets and numbering. So you can attach a bullet, and then if you want to change the style of it, you can press Options, and you can change from any of the ones that are loaded in. Or you can press Add and choose from a variety of different icons. So there's lots of different ones. You can choose any one that you want. And you can press OK or Add and then OK. And it'll be at the end of the list, and you can press Add. Oh, no, sorry. You can press OK, and then so that bullet will be changed to the one you just created or added to the list. Another way you can insert text into InDesign is through placing it. And to do that, first you would want to create a text box, and then go to File, Place, and then go to wherever you've saved a Word document that you would want to insert into InDesign, and then open it, and then it'll place that whole text into a text box. You can also do this by creating a shape. So you can create whatever shape you want, and then you can once again go to File, Place, choose whatever Word document you have and press Open, and it'll fill that shape that you just created and act as a frame for the text. So that's how you add and manipulate text in InDesign. And then if you also wanted to delete or rearrange the pages, you could go to the pages panel over here on the right, and you can select a page and you can delete it by right-clicking and pressing delete page. You can also rearrange the pages by right-clicking and then selecting move pages. Like so. But if you didn't want a page anymore because you got all your text onto the page you needed, like I said, you can just select that page in your Pages panel and then delete it.